It's Friday. And you're probably wondering, why am I talking like Charwolf at the moment? Charwolf made a post. And it goes like this. You fuck around. You will soon find out. Sometimes to teach someone a lesson is silence. Especially when they really wish you would say something. And soon some large group of protesters will soon find out what happens when you piss off real America. Welcome to another morning vlog where I'm driving in the darkness while vlogging. How's that one? Where you could barely see me. And why did I say that? Why did I use Charwolf's voice at the start of a video? Just to say what was posted yesterday. Well, it's related to the gaslight video. Apparently my body was trying to give me a hint, and it tried to give me an extra 30 minutes or so of sleep. Well, actually, it's more like 45 minutes. It happens every now and then, where you're used to waking up at 2 o'clock in the morning, and your body says, fuck you, sir, you're fucking waking up 45 minutes later. So then now you're, in a sense, hauling ass to work. Or you just accept it and go from there. But you know, I've heard a lot of things, and a lot of people. There's quite a few people, from what I've seen, what I've heard, are relearning things that they should have already known. If you think about it, you know, you think someone being between the ages of 20 and 30, or you think you would know this by now, to not put your eggs all in one basket, whether it be with one platform or another. I've seen people quit their jobs just when they seen like a lot of support, like a lot of like progress being made on their channel, and don't agree with that sort of thing. I feel like the only way I'll be accepting of you quitting your job is when you've made such success to be a content creator and know for sure that you can make a consistent amount of money, is when it's totally fine to quit your job. Me, I won't do that. Me, on the other hand, I won't do that. Even if my channel, doesn't matter if it's Twitch or YouTube, preferably YouTube. Even if it does all of a sudden grow, all of a sudden get more attention, more views, and earns the respect of the viewers. Listen to what I said. Earned the right of the viewers. Earned that respect of the viewers. Not just me, myself, it's the channel. And when it comes to me, you guys know I've always tried to do the right thing. And sometimes doing the right thing means I gotta be an asshole sometimes. But it's always for the right reasons. Especially in defense of myself. And like the wolf said, sometimes silence is the better answer to teach a lesson. To teach someone a lesson. Because as much as I would want to say something, the thing is, as much as I want to say something, and don't get me wrong, I want to say something, but, you get to a point when you've put up with this shit enough that sometimes when you say silence is golden, sometimes silence can be a damn good teacher for a lesson. And don't get me wrong, there's going to be some idiots that really want to push that subject, and sometimes it's going to take a big old bitch slap to the face to make them think twice. But you think for some, they would get the hint instead of trying to act normal and just accept responsibility for their actions. Anyone could just throw out an apology. Anyone could. It's just like everyone has an asshole. Everybody's got one. But, the thing is, when you just throw out an apology, you know damn well that apology's bullshit. Because they mean nothing. It means nothing. If you can't give a genuine apology to somebody, a genuine apology, fully accepting that you've just fucked up, because until you do that, they're just not going to want to work with you again. They're just not want to talk to you again. Because what you just did, you made it quite fucking obvious. This is also, and not just between friends, but this is also don't get me wrong, I had some friends in the past 5 years try to pull this shit on me, or try to do this shit, but probably even longer than that. But even it's even in relationships, you know. And we all know women don't take responsibility very well. That's point blank obvious. Women do not take responsibility very well, and they don't take accountability. You know, they just point the finger like a preschooler and blame someone else for the problems. They just don't accept responsibility because they're ashamed that they got caught. That's it. Especially when they cheat. They're just ashamed that they got caught, so they're going to blame you because that's why they cheated. Or they're going to blame this person because they cheated. They refuse to accept responsibility and take accountability. Turn these on soon, something's standing there. Which is usually the case. No, even at my age, I still don't know everything about the world and everything. There's still a lot of things that I still need to learn. But there's no way in hell a 20 to 25-year-old fucking knows how life works. Don't fucking try and tell me that. You're still in the beginning of your life. You have no idea how life works. You're just now learning just how hard life is. But you still don't know how life works. Life is a bitch and then you die. That's just the way it is. You want to sit there and be a lazy fuck all your life? That's exactly what you're going to end up being. If you're going to be a lazy fuck and not do a goddamn thing with your life, not work for anything, just a man that you be given it, then you're nothing but scum. Just a worthless piece of shit. If you want to make something of your life, you want to go out there and make something of your life, you gotta fucking work for it. You gotta fucking earn it. Life won't give you anything. Life will beat you down until you can't get up. But life can't make you not have this choice, because we all have a choice to get right back up. And if you choose to stay there and take a beating, and not have a backbone, and be like, fuck you, I'm going to do something. I'm going to do what's best for me. And if you don't like it, fuck you. And that's what it really comes down to. A choice. For good or for worse, we all make good choices, the alright choices, and then we also make the stupid choices, especially for a laugh, just to see what happens. And sometimes those choices ends with us being somewhere such as a 6x6 cell for the rest of our lives. And that's just the way it is. But like I said, you have a choice. You have a choice to make your life better. And through that choice, you can change the lives of others. And I'm not going to deny the fact that I am an asshole. Sometimes I say things that are downright fucking brutal, but it's honest. It's honesty. It's the truth. Sometimes you gotta do something, not to beat someone down, but to make them realize, dude, you fucked up. Instead of running away from it, take accountability, dust yourself off, and fucking do something about it. But this time, make the better choice. Do better. And not everybody's strong enough to do that. What was that? And not everyone's strong enough to do that. Not everyone is strong enough to make that choice. Sometimes it takes a group of friends to support them, and it's a support of a family to help them make that choice. And not everyone has those either. You don't know what people go through every day in their lives. You have no fucking idea. And things that I try to do with limited resources and limited time, I'm trying to help out as many people as I can. And sometimes making those choices to try and help people I see the shadow go across the bridge. That's why I'm slowing down. To make those choices to try and help people, and that alone, me being generous, being nice, tends to get taken advantage of. And people don't like it when I say no. I mean no when I say no. You think just because you claim to be a friend that you have girlfriend rights? Motherfucker, You ain't my girlfriend. I sure as fuck ain't your boyfriend. But if I was dating somebody, whoo, damn. I would not. Hell no. I'd be sitting there in a lawn chair with a fucking six-pack and popcorn watching that fight. That fight right there would be far more entertaining than any other fucking WWE match. I can tell you that much right now. That's the fucking truth. I would sit there with a bottle of whiskey and a fucking six-pack, fucking in a lawn chair, fucking watching that fight and fucking watching any WWE match. I can tell you that much right now. Thing is, too, back in the day, especially during the Attitude Era, I used to watch wrestling all the time. Now I hardly ever watch it. I don't see every match. Just like with UFC, I don't see every fight. I don't. I try and watch it when I can. Otherwise, I find out from everybody else what goes on. Or I find out on Twitter what goes on. And I still stay off of social media as much as, even though I'm on it, I still don't pay attention to it. I don't rely on it. I'm nowhere near on there as long as, as often as people think I am. Just because I occasionally post stupid shit. I post stupid shit, such as boobs, because, one, if I do it on a Tuesday, I'm gonna fucking do it. Or a Thursday or a fucking Tuesday, I'm gonna fucking do it, make a fucking joke about it. It's because, number one, it's a shitty fucking day. I'm gonna fucking make jokes. It's called creating your own entertainment. The thing is, especially when you're at my age, you're gonna fucking do it. Don't tell me you won't. You're always gonna do stupid shit to fucking entertain yourself. It's just the way it is. Yeah, you're gonna find people who are gonna take offense to it, but fuck them. Not literally, but fuck them. But, it's just, the thing is, not everyone is going to agree with you too, especially if you do try to do the right thing, such as raise money for charity, raise awareness and shit like that. Not everybody's going to follow you. There's going to be people who are going to criticize you. You just got to learn how to handle it and move on. Don't take it with a, don't let it get to you. Just keep moving forward. And like, oh, there's people kicking and screaming over there. Yeah, let's leave them behind. Let's go this way. Just keep moving forward. Leave them. Keep moving forward. At some point, life's gonna bitch slap them and make them realize their mistakes, and they're gonna be like, ah, shit. You shouldn't have done that. And you know what's going to happen? They're going to get to a certain age where they're going to realize this, and this is going to happen. And it'll be too late to fix anything. It'll be too late to fix anything. It comes to like I said, it really comes down to a choice. You can choose to do the right thing, or you can choose to be stupid. In other words, fuck around and find out, And when you're sitting there getting your fucking ass beat because of a stupid choice, well, maybe you should think about it. Maybe you should change your life for the better. People need to realize now, they all should know, not everybody born in this world is 100% perfect. Everyone has flaws. There's going to be people like me who have zero tolerance for gaslighting, bullying, have zero tolerance for that shit. But yet still choose still choose to do the right thing, still choose to try and help, still continue to try and help people to the best of their ability. And if you get hit with silence, well, obviously you just done fucked up, and it's about time you start fucking taking responsibility for just how bad you fucked up. Because let me tell you this, guys, if you choose greed over friendship, family, I'm telling you right now, you're going to be cold and alone for the rest of your entire fucking life. If you choose money, greed over family, you will be alone for the rest of your life. It does not matter if you're a fucking woman or a man. You're going to be cold and alone for the rest of your fucking life. Money might make the world go round, but it does not buy you fucking happiness. If you think that it buys you happiness being 30 to 40 plus years old, then you're a fucking dumbass. Money does not buy you happiness. Hell, if you're fucking in your 20s and you think money fucking is worth more than family and friends, like what I just explained, then you're a fucking dumbass. You're gonna get hit with reality so fucking hard that you're gonna fucking have a goddamn panic attack because it hits you so fucking hard. You'd be trying to get a hold of people, that try and call them, try and get help, try and talk, after you just realized how bad you fucked up. And then, guess what? No one answers. No one answers. Because why? You chose money over family. You chose money over friends. And then something happens. Something clicks. You realize when it's too late just how bad you fucked up. And it's so bad that not even an apology can fix that. Not even an apology could fix what happened. But remember, an apology is always a good thing if you do it right and if it was sincere. If it was a sincere apology, it's a step in the right direction, but it doesn't change what you did. People are still going to remember for those stupid choices that you made. People are still going to remember that you chose money over them. And it's going to take years for you to earn that respect, to earn that trust. It's not something that can be fixed overnight. It's not something that can be fixed over a long conversation. It takes time. I look extremely fucking tired, and you're right. I am extremely fucking tired. But you know what? Work needs to be done, and I gotta go to work. That's just the way it is. My shirt says, I'm on fire, and it's totally fine. That's what it says. Which is totally true if you work where I work. It's like 130 up there. And I'm adding the humidity to it. So, that's why it might seem like it's very exaggerated. But when you work 50 feet up in the air, right by the ceiling, with very little air, yeah, it gets pretty fucking hot up there. But like I said, it's a choice. It's a choice to be better. It's a choice to do the right thing. Don't put your eggs all in one basket. Sometimes you might have to work more than one job. But if you already have success on one platform, why not share it with the rest? So if you had success on YouTube, you moved to Twitch to build success on there, even though it's a terrible place to try and build success up there. You try and build success on Twitch to be a streamer. And then you move to other platforms, like TikTok, or Instagram, or Kick. You move to these other platforms, you start multi-streaming, and try and gain success. And what you may not realize, if you be yourself, you tend to earn people's respect a lot quicker than trying to put a mask on and hide who you truly are. Be honest. You don't have to play a character. You don't have to do anything. You just have to be yourself. You say play a character, but you play a wolf character on your fucking Twitch channel. You're right, I do, and I made a video or so of me on YouTube as Charwolf. You're right. But the thing is, Charwolf is still me. Charwolf is still me. I'm still the person behind the mask. Just because I put a mask on does not mean that I'm hiding who I am. I am the wolf, and the wolf is me. The difference is how I'm using the character that I am portraying. That's the difference. And like I said, don't put your eggs all in one basket. and make better choices. And if you fuck around, you will find out. And when you find out, take accountability for it. You want to set yourself on the right path to change? Take accountability. Take responsibility for your actions. And I will see you all in the next one. Peace.